Family, it's your favorite queer radio personality, Anna DeShawn, and locked in for another episode of Queer News Live. Family, you already know I'm your favorite queer radio personality, Anna DeShawn, and we have brought Queer News Live right into y'all's feeds, okay? I know everybody don't make it to the podcast every Monday, but let me tell you, it's good. It's really good. And if you don't make it to the podcast every Monday by 9 a.m. Central, where we drop in 5 or 6 queer news stories you need to know about, I'm here in your feed twice a week. YouTube, Facebook, what's good? Happy to be here today because I got some good news to share. You know what I'm saying? We've been busy doing the good work. And one part of the work recently has been moving our subscribers, our email subscribers that were subscribed to the Queer News newsletter over to Substack. And this move, okay, has been a lot of work. It is not an easy task to move a email list, especially when people are supporting you financially on that list. So you're taking a big risk when you decide to move folks, because folks may renew, they may not. Hmm. Huh? You disrupting the auto pay. Okay. And I knew that it had to happen for us to actually grow. We need discoverability. I believe when people find out about the work we do on the Queer News podcast, people really love it. People want more of it. And they just want an easier way to find us, an easier way to tap in. You know, the website is there, and right. Substack is a place where the algorithm and the engine is for you to go find your people. And so I'm invested in finding more of my people out here in the world. And we are now on Substack. I would love for y'all. I'm gonna roll the ticker here. I would love for y'all to subscribe to our Substack, queernewspod.substack.com. We drop our newsletter every Monday. There's 5 or 6 queer news stories are outlined in the newsletter. So if getting the news every single day in your feed is too much, because sometimes it really, really is, right? If you are not even interested in politics, right? Because you don't trust it, you don't know what's happening, but you do want to stay informed, right? You do want to know what's going on in the world, and you are deeply invested in LGBTQ folks' humanity, huh? Come on now. I'm your stop. You want to be tapped in with me, Anna DeShawn. I'm telling you right now, it's good, it's well produced, and we're finding stories that aren't just all bad, because there's good things happening out here in the world. There truly are. And we just don't know about them. Bad news travels real fast. Good news is like snail mail, okay? So we're just doing our part to share some of the good news. So I would love for you all to subscribe to the Substack, okay? Because we just did something real special, okay? We just dropped our first list. And this list is a list of Chicagoland's lesbian-owned businesses. That's right. Chicagoland's lesbian-owned businesses. It's on our Substack. It's pinned to the top. You can't miss it. I'm so proud of this. It came because I just went to the internet and asked, what should we do? What should we be doing for Pride? What should we be doing for Pride Month? And it hit me that maybe we do a list, right? Maybe we do a list of lesbian-owned businesses. I thought I knew them all. Nope, not even close. We started this list with 73, and there's more people submitting. I can't wait to see how many get added by the end of Pride Month, because what I know to be true is that we have to circulate dollars within our own communities, right? We have to support the people that support us. We should not be giving our dollars to people who are also giving those dollars for genocide, or giving those dollars for anti-LGBTQ legislation, or giving those dollars to anti-trans legislation or anti-trans organizations. Those alt-right folks, let me tell you, there's a lot of people doing that. There's a lot of organizations doing that. And we have to take care of ourselves. Hmm. I know y'all agree. I know y'all agree. And one of the best ways for us to do this is to inform the people about the lesbian owned businesses out here in the world. And I'm just starting with Chicago because this is where I call home. And there are just so many that I didn't even know existed. And I'll be using this list myself when I'm looking for goods, when it's time to buy some gifts. I should be going to some of these businesses for that, you know? I want to show y'all the actual list, the actual site, because I think that y'all will really dig it. Like, really dig it. Let me show y'all what's going on. Because if I show you, I think you have an even better idea about what I've been up to. So let's go. So when you land on our Substack, this is what it looks like, right? And then the lesbian business director, big ups to Kobe, my co-host on CityCast. He was like, it's the CLBD. And I was like, I ain't mad at that. The CLBD is up, okay? And when you scroll down, I wrote a little something at the top, but then I listed out 10 lesbian owned businesses right now here in the city. And what's been fun is that we actually went out to 5 of them, and content's going to start dropping soon enough so y'all can get a real feel of these businesses. But first up, we went in alpha order, okay? Alpha order, alpha order. First one up was Babes. If you're not familiar, they're a lesbian owned bar, only playing women's sports. That's it. Women's sports, period. Okay. They got a whole vibe. They got great merch. You can see me and my wife sporting the hats. Okay. They have great merchandise. It's a great vibe. Make sure you go to this one on Armitage, not the one on Milwaukee. It's a different place. Okay. Mad love to Babes. Mad love to Dorothy. Some people call it Dorothy's Downstairs. But this place is owned by Whitney and Zoe, who also own Fathom Chicago, which is also on this list. We went by there. They got these huge couches. Yo, it's such a sexy vibe. It is such a sexy vibe at Dorothy's. So you can check them out. Early to Bed. We love Early to Bed here at Queer News at E3 Radio. They've been such long time supporters. Sarah's so fantastic. Got to put them on the list because we also need a sex shop on the list. Okay. Sex positivity all day long. And if you're going to go get you a toy, Early to Bed is the place to go. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Fathom. This is the spot I was telling you about that's owned by the same folks. It's Dorothy. Fathom is fantastic. Fathom Chicago. You can see when you walk in, they actually have it. A queer dive is like right there on their mirror, on their bar. It's supposed to be, a neighborhood queer dive bar, but it has this whole nautical theme. It's really cute in there. It's a whole vibe. And we had a really good time. Also, it's time to get healthy. We be needing affirming workout spaces too. G&D Strength Society is on the list. They are in the West Loop. Yo, the homie right here and their partner are the owners of this place. Black lesbian owned workout facility here in the city. I know you didn't know. That's why I'm here. Come on now. Herbachi, come on. If you are in the hood, Chatham, yo, Asian fusion. It is absolutely delicious. When I tell you it's delicious, I ain't lying. The mango wings is fire. Okay. A black lesbian owned spot in Chatham. She is doing her thing. Big ups to Marissa. We had a wonderful time there. Then we went to Gym Junkies, okay? For the people that like the grills, the people that need some teeth gems, okay? I know y'all been thinking about this. Gym Junkies, also black lesbian owned business here in the city. They are located in Lacuna Lofts. Book your appointment, okay? I'm saying it's the summertime. You're going to be smiling a lot, huh? Get those teeth gems and your grills ready. Also, Keep It Savory Salt Company. We love these folks. Okay, Joanna's the best. I take this with me. I've got little vials. Yo, I be outside with them because they are so good. That lemon thyme sea salt, I ain't gonna tell you that it go on my Christmas turkey. I ain't gonna tell you that. Okay, but it do. It do. When you're cooking those real meats that need that extra, the extra so good. Um, Curated. She got vanilla bean up there now, and then a lavender sea salt. Just get you a 3-pack. Get you a 3-pack. Then we had the show Love, Dystopian Creatives. Yo, they've been doing their thing for a long time. They're now on 6900 South Stony Island in a brick and mortar. If you knew them before that, they were in Boxville. Okay, that's where they started. Now they started from, now they're here. Hey. They have their wellness and lifestyle brand, right? Their candles, they got candles, body care, custom scent experiences, and their branding is always so sexy. Come on, Ella. Come on. A love supreme. What? Come on, Vandross. I'm just saying. It is worth checking out, worth supporting. Visit the website, visit the Insta. And then we got the Kea collection. It's the summertime. You're going to need you some eyewear. You need you some new glasses. You going on that vacation and you got to style with your outfit, huh? Yo, the Kea collection's got you. Got you. She's got some of the best eyewear, some of the hottest glasses, things you ain't never seen anywhere else. So hit the website, hit the IG. She ships quick. Okay. And then if you want to see and unlock the full list, you got to subscribe, huh? You got to subscribe at least for 1 month. And then you get this list right here. Uh-huh. I'm so proud of this list. I can't even tell you how proud I am of this list. Big ups to my assistant Laren, who helped me clean the list up. We're still constantly checking it and making sure it's going to the right places so that y'all can support these organizations and these businesses out here in the world. Also, if you know of a lesbian-owned business that should be on this list, we still are accepting submissions. I'm telling you, this list is not static. It is in a spreadsheet for a reason and not a PDF. I wanted to keep adding to the list, updating the list, keeping it up to date. And so the link is in my bios, wherever you find my bios. Please submit your businesses. Let's grow this list. How many are in the Chicagoland area? Let's find out. I love it here. I absolutely love it here. And now I want to talk about one of my favorite artists, the Queen Latifah. This week on the show, I always open the show with some type of clip, some type of soundbite that I heard on the internet, on the interwebs, or that I thought was fitting for that week's episode. And this past week, it was the clip of Queen Latifah guesting on Angie Martinez's podcast. So Angie Martinez is a freaking legend in the radio game out of New York City. And she started a podcast called Angie Martinez IRL. And her conversations are so real because she has relationships with all of these celebrities and these stars and these artists. And so they open up to her in ways that they don't open up on other interviews. And she gets to ask things that other people are often too scared to ask, or that the subject won't even answer because they don't know them. And that's really just how this thing works. And so she recently had Queen Latifah on, and she brought up a subject about Queen Latifah being out these days. Let me play the clip. Okay, I want to play the clip, and then let's talk about it a little bit.
A public shift.
Damn, did I?
You did. What? A married woman with a child.
Let me start it over. Here we go.
You have made a public shift.
Damn, did I?
You did.
What I do?
Stop. You are a married woman with a child. You do carpets with your wife. You've let people in a little bit. I mean, you went on a stage.
Ebony, my love. Rebel, my love. Peace. Happy Pride.
You shout pride. You clearly are living in your truth and your family and your life.
Pride Day.
Dana,
I can't do just regular as shit.
Stop.
They gotta be looked at deeper. It was the damn Pride Week in LA. What you? I'm sorry.
No, stop. You made a choice to do that.
I did. I was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I didn't want to leave out the people who were part of the Lifetime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's about it.
That was it?
That's it.
Really?
It's really that simple.
It was not more complicated than that?
So not more complicated than that. It's funny because it's not always that deep.
It has been really joyful for people who love you.
It has been really joyful for people that love you to see you out. I saw some discourse around this clip and some people having takes on it. And let me just tell you, I didn't mind her response at all. When you're as public a figure as Queen Latifah, you got to keep some things to yourself. Now, we all knew she was family. And we also knew what it could mean for her career if she decided to come out when the world wasn't ready. We saw what happened to Ellen, and she was a white woman. Let a Queen Latifah or the Brat come out during that time. Their careers look totally different. These are facts. And so the fact that on that stage, when she was accepting the BET Lifetime Achievement Award in 2021, and she decided to shout out Ebony and Rebel and say Happy Pride, it meant a whole hell of a lot to us. I know it meant a whole hell of a lot to me from somebody who grew up watching Set It Off and being like, oh, okay, Cleo, as somebody who wore braids just like that, right? And seeing yourself not the person who Cleo was, but the embodiment of a mask, a black mask woman on a big screen that like that, crazy. And then for living single to be living single. And for every black girl that ever watched that show to associate themselves to some character or some melding of all the characters. And I was always very clear that I was Khadijah. I was definitely Khadijah. And if you just look at the trajectory of my life, owning things, a media company, being mask out here, playing basketball, I was Khadijah. I am Khadijah. But she was just never out, right? She was there's no way she wasn't out to her family, her friends, right? People who were close to her, and they all kept the secret. They all let her take her time, and she was never outed, right? Which I think is also something that we don't talk about enough, is that she had a chance to come out on her own terms. And so many times people don't get that opportunity. So I think that that's also a really special part of her story. We could have speculated all day, but that didn't matter. Yeah. So I just want the queen to know it was a big deal. It was a big deal to so many of us. And I'm just glad it wasn't a big deal to you. And it wasn't that deep. But it was for us. And it still does mean a lot. And I still love seeing her on the red carpet, holding hands with her wife and her son. And it just never gets old. It will never, ever get old. And I love that for us. I love that for us. So, family, here's the deal. I got a podcast called Queer News, and I would love for y'all to pod in. I would love for y'all to support it. And in this moment, we have a Substack now. It's scrolling at the bottom, queernewspod.substack.com. We're just getting started. We just dropped our lesbian business directory, and we're going to do more lists. I'm going to share more of my thoughts. I'm going to be writing more, which I'm excited about, sharing more in this way, and tapping back into some of my journalism skills in the written form. And I cannot wait. I am really looking forward to it. So, family, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're here every Monday at 7, every Thursday at noon, sometimes a little later, sometimes. Okay. But I'm coming, and I hope that y'all watch, and I hope that y'all enjoy. Okay. I'm your favorite queer radio personality, Anna DeShawn, and we are Queer News Done Right.